how's everyone doing today? I already got recruited by the UC to take down the Crimson Fleet. Did not record or stream that part of it, but as you can see, I kind of racked up a really large bounty here. I think in the UC I had it was almost a 500,000 credits. So I decided to turn myself in, and I got picked up by UC SysDef, which if you help them, they'll wipe out any bounty you have in their system. So that's kind of why I did it. And I'm supposed to come up here and meet up with somebody and try to join the Crimson Fleet. So let's see how this goes.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak 1 kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
Sure.
You know, it's funny.
Why not?
Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. Yeah. And also, when they recruit you, if you decide to help the UC, they ask you not to just go out and, if you can get by without murdering anybody, try not to murder people. When are they going to clean up this mess? I don't know. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Guess this is this Adler guy.
Neva,
What is that?
sit down, have a drink.
Oh.
So, smooth jump into the soul system? UC security hassle you?
Cut the crap, Adler, and let's make this quick. There's only so long I can stand a stink of minor sweat and stale beer.
Okay,
Evidence?
okay.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to
take it
collect
easy.
evidence. I guess this
Just
is
a
part of
sneak
it.
Kickback,
Just
like
sitting
I
there.
promised.
What is this bullshit? This is half. Half of what you promised.
No reason to get upset, sweetie. Security around Sidonia's been cracking down, and it's tough to get the Deimos marks to play ball. That means I'm spending
Yeah,
big
I
on
guess
bribes,
evidence you
covering
could
lost
find
shipments.
for the UC is
This
either
isn't exactly
little
like
data
running a bar
packets or
museum here, you
notes.
know.
I guess this is one of them.
Two things, Adler. And I'm gonna make this simple enough so even a total imbecile like yourself can understand. One, I don't give a damn about your excuses. You owe us the agreed amount on time every month. And two, you call me sweetie ever again, and I'll shove my knife so far up your ass that people will mistake you for a unicorn.
She sounds very nice.
Okay, sorry, Neva. I'll make it work. Here's the rest.
That's more like it. I'll see you in a month.
Okay. Let's talk to
Unless
this
you're
guy.
here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Yeah, well, she isn't running the show here. I am. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
So I'm supposed to shake someone down for some money. Okay, so do I want to actually hurt this guy, or do I want to try to convince him? No.
Remember, keep it breathing.
They say try not to hurt anybody. So try to play this, as non-violent as possible. Over here. This is nice they added this in here. Shows you where you need to go most of the time. And the markers help. Okay. Carl Fielding.
Something I
Let's
can
see.
help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else.
So I guess being polite's not going to help out with
Look.
this.
I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
I'm sure your funeral will be lovely.
Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah?
Let's be a little bit more rough, I mean.
Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
See if I could persuade him. I really don't want to attack him. If I have to, I can always pay his debt for him. Since I'm supposed to be undercover and not really a real pirate.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Well, I might be able
make this
to
easy,
cash in
guy.
a few
I
of
really
my
don't wanna
Deimos
hurt you.
shares.
Let's try this. That's
Maybe
all I
so.
need. Got
Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
it. Alright. Well, that ended peaceably.
people used to think that you're
Okay. Yeah. Guess I need to collect all the weapons and stuff off these guys' bodies. They're just laying there. I don't think they get me for stealing. Right, not marked stealing, so yeah, I could just use a med pack, some ammo. Okay.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Alright, so let's go meet this Neva person.
So piss off.
I need to eat something. Do you have some drinks over here? Yeah, don't mind me. Well, no, it's stealing. I think I have some on me.
Hope nothing bad happens.
Up and away. Alrighty. I wait. Do I need to drop weight? Yeah, I need to eat something. Cola. Creature jam.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
Engines
boy.
firing. Here we go.
Okay.
Orbit achieved.
It's good to know. Good to know. Let me. Where am I? Oh, okay. It's right out here. Fast travel to her. Just got it done that with the scanner without opening up the map, but
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough
hopefully
to
the
join our
audio's good
crew.
on here, because last time my voice was really weak on these, but still kind of getting used to streaming like this.
We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Okay.
It's done when
No messing
Rake
around
stops
then.
breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Well, that's just a cheery personality. But then again, she is a pirate. There, travel to the wrong planet. So sometimes it's just quicker to open up your map. Ah, there he is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Some bad news for you.
Please confirm your intentions.
Okay, I'm still undercover. I don't want to murder anyone unless I have to. Board your ship and talk about how to spare him.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Okay, because I'm still working undercover. I haven't decided to betray the UC or anything. Why was I so far away? Okay, there we go.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Okay, board. Let's talk to these guys. See if they're cooperative. Okay.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have
Absolutely.
jettisoned it. I guess I should just
That's
stop
true,
talking
too.
and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does
Not
not
really.
appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
Okay, let's see how this goes over. See if she buys this story. What happens if she doesn't?
Pressure normalizing, undocking complete.
mercs just don't know how to take a hit.
Oh shoot.
Hey, look, where the hell
Okay.
is some target practice?
Then grab drives down.
Direct hit, engine.
Target's shields are down.
That was simple enough. Thankfully.
Thanks for the help with the clip.
I could take her.
I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Good luck with that.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Actually, I have to go to the vigilance first and report to the UC. Let me see where I'm going exactly on the map. So I am not just popping around this system blindly. Let's just do it this way. Okay, where is he? Let's get out. This big old ship.
And we're locked in.
So I guess I want updates about everything we're doing and any evidence I found. I'm pretty sure doing it this way.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend in Organa. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Let's do this.
The fleet call us sharks. They know what happens when we see rain.
Do you have anything to report? We got the message from the Ragana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's something we're looking into, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. He might be better served as bait. For now, we'll keep him in the brig. Perhaps you could pay him a visit there sometime? I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you. That was quick thinking on your part. Selfless and creative. Our regular agents can be a little too rigid, because they're trained to follow orders. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to
So they
her
tried to have me
rescue
murdered.
ensured that would not be a problem.
Yeah. I could have
You
died
weren't
out there. What were
Ecliptic's
you
primary
thinking?
target. Besides, I had every confidence you'd be able to handle this situation. It was either that, or Neva possibly denying you entry into the Crimson Fleet for coming back without killing Rick.
That shows a lot about his character.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like
Hired the
everything is
mercenaries
going
full
as
well
expected.
knowing they were going to get killed.
Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
First mission in the books and no casualties.
Things are progressing rather quickly. Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got. Interesting. Looks like he's been meeting up regularly with Neva Mora to transfer goods and cash from Sidonia. Which means the Crimson Fleet's just lost one of their drop points. That should set them back a bit. That it? Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it. Good luck on the key.
Alright, so let's go meet the leader of the Crimson Fleet. See how this goes. Okay, right here at the cockpit. Actually, should I have Sarah follow me? Be hilarious. Yes. How about you follow me? I want to see this.
I'm right behind you.
See how she feels with working with the Crimson Fleet. Probably not too good. See how this works out.
A brief history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
Separation complete.
Core is is always out for books.
I hope you're having a good
Or
day.
power. Not the lock. I want to go to the key, but that'll take me there.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
I will never get tired of that.
Read to you, sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
What are you hailing for?
Will
Land in
you
the
do
key or
funny
don't?
voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
You just try and stop me. Nice clean dock there.
Something you might be interested in.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something?
Maybe.
Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready?
Fun.
Good.
Sure.
This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Wow, thanks, Professor. That's just terribly fascinating. I'll be certain to pass that on to the maintenance crew who have to use baling wire to keep the plating from peeling off.
Don't mind Neva. Clearly, she'd rather ignore the expertise of the people under her command.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Oh yeah, I know Sarah's commentary is just
History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to here and took over the keep.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
A weapon.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous
gear.
prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our
It's like
fault.
having access to a whole other
Merchandise onto the key.
market.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the
you.
liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began
Sarah's doing
pirating
some
the
shopping.
spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of
Here
course,
I am.
Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5
Say
figures.
blueprints,
Don't make
but
me collect
I
it
don't
the
think
hard
she has
way.
blueprints.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
If it's
On
hard
the
to
right,
find,
you've got
I've probably
Bradley
got
from
it.
the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin
So I
on
guess
that
they
little party
invest in
popper
some
in your
stocks
chest.
and stuff and
Anyway,
some legitimate
Shinya will
businesses.
get you set up in our system.
Interesting.
I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Exactly the lengths we're willing to go to protect ourselves. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of
makes
mind
sense.
and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the Corps. Thanks to advanced modifications, even Bugin would Envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Nice. Let's check out these mission boards real quick.
Stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay.
You check out the Reckoner's core. She's a beaut, ain't she?
You're welcome, Nev.
There you go. Complete mission board. Piracy. Oh, okay, so target system, exotic liquors, economy. Oh, so it's cargo. Steal cargo. Steal for the trade authority and a kilo. So I actually have to go to the trade authority. Neat. And then the smuggling operation. Ooh, those are tricky because they scan you. Nice. Interesting. Interesting. Any different ones, or are they all the same, I wonder? Piracy. I'm sure they change up. They didn't show me this area. What's this? Bunks? Range? There's a gun range. Oh, nice. Nice. Just make sure it's a fresh target. Yeah. That's a fresh head right there. Okay. Let's see what this does. Interesting. Okay. Bunks.
Bog's grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an early brown lager and I'm good.
Do I have a bunk down here to sleep in? Can I just sleep in any of these? I guess so. Nice.
If I had a billion crest, I'd run my own city, like they use.
You see, you'll never push the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Huh. Oh yeah, I can sleep in here. Cool. Advanced Explorer pack. It's not stealing. I'll go sell it. What is this?
Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine.
Interview.
Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Criggs need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your cushy media job. Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
So that's the founder?
There's no need to
Jasper
get personal.
Criggs.
I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Neat.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds. And they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all this sound equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gail,
There's one more thing I would like to say.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you. In front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word.
Okay then. Cool. I wonder if there's any more of those lying around.
Shut up or die. Your choice.
That's the end of the interview. She only asked him one question. I wonder if there's more. I bet they're spread out now to look for them. I wonder. What is that? Ooh.
So wait. Say that again. You think
Evidence. Oh, more evidence. We're supposed to be finding evidence for the
Games.
UC.
We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eye before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Ah, well. Better get rid of the body.
Mira's demise. I think that's the former Mantis. I think that's who that was. Oh my goodness. So she got murdered by the Crimson Fleet. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I guess I go up here. Well, it's telling me to go this way. Go meet the big guy in charge. See how this goes. Ooh. Fancy.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
For a rundown star station.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The 2 of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You and everyone else on this station. Keep following orders, and you'll get paid. It's as simple as that. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Where does they have so many rules?
Of course we have rules. If you think the Crimson Fleet was built on a lawless dream, think again. Our influence, our money, our respect comes from meticulous planning and every last soul in the fleet following my orders to the letter. That is why you need to learn to place the fleet before everything.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Think I'm just going to slap a skull on you and send you on your way? Make no mistake, you are being tested all the time. Every job you take will be under constant scrutiny. And Neva? Oh, she's just waiting for you to screw things up. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Sounds like someone wants to get down to business. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh.
Soon,
Is that it?
everyone is going to learn to fear it.
Let's look around. Might find some more evidence or more information about what's going on. Probably not in here though. What's in here? Ooh, what is in here? Oh, they're going downstairs. That's kind of like a maze, I think. Up here. Is this locked? No, this isn't locked.
Don't you have business on Suvorov?
Maybe. Don't tell me what to do. Delgado. Just curious. This is the captain's quarters. Guess that's a escape for him or something if he needs to get out of here. Cool. All right. Well, that wasn't too exciting, so I think I want to call it quits. Go down to this next quest or mission at some other time.
I don't know about you, but I think the welcome sign really lends itself to the alluring charm of this star station. You might find a deal or two here, if you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
See what they have for sale. More curious in the Nero amps. See what
I
they
hope
got.
you came with
Quick.
credits.
Nope.
We can talk
Or-
about whatever you want, as long as you got the creds.
Really? I will need all of those. And you can buy suits. And a pack. Okay.
Don't miss me too much.
Are you looking to
All
start
right.
something?
Alright, well I'm gonna call that a day. I'm gonna finish this up on the next stream. Might at least go land on the planet, see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Let's instigate this guy. Not let me. Come on. I know. It won't let me. 50-50. I'll do that later and play around. Get him to attack me.
It's supposed.
Let's see what we're doing here.
Nice. Clean sep there.
What kind of resources does this planet have? Fluorine, copper. Need some copper. Water. Okay. Yeah.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
It's a nice planet. Well, this looks like a good
About
stopping
time you got
point,
here.
so
I told you you were wasting.
till next time, I'll finish this up. And thank you for watching, and until next time.